Okay, well, good afternoon. This is Mark, right? Minister Mark, whatever. And this is going to be a long series. So this is just the introduction. And yeah, it was high time that I started doing this. And yeah, whatever. So there's this Cameroonian big sister of mine. I call her a big sister because when we were in high school, she was a class ahead of me, so she's not my mate, right? Her name is Enaka Iyok. I know probably many people know about her because she has been sharing this string of testimonies and revelations on her page or on her wall. She really went through a lot with this man. What's that his name again? Suleiman, yes, who is allegedly an apostle or something like that in Nigeria and all of those things. Okay, so I have watched a few of her videos, and as I said, I went to high school with her, and not only did I go to high school with her, but it's a big sister that I respect. And there was a time when I had so many friends on Facebook. She was one of them, but it's not like I used to follow her. I didn't even know of any of those things. We just connected on a respectful level, like on the things I do for H4B. That's how many people have connected with me, and I don't go into details. I don't go look at their profiles. I don't really. Somebody did not bring this to my attention 2 days ago about her journey and everything. I would never have known because I would not have gone there. I'm not that kind of a person who goes to where everybody goes to and listen to all of the gist and comments and all of those things. Nada. Even when I had 4,500 and plus friends on Facebook, I didn't even go to their walls. I was even like, what are all these people coming here to look at? Well, whether it is dark or not, it's not my face that I even want people to see. They cut lights here, and I'm just hoping that the Wi-Fi lasts for me to do this introduction, and I'll continue later. I just promised myself I was going to come on live today to start, and so I don't want to push this because I have learned that with God's business, dilly-dallying doesn't work. You don't do it now, you do it later, and you pay a price for dragging on. And she herself has experienced that, and so we are both students in that realm. And I'm not even saying anything about her journey because I have been through 100 of her journey, and I know that those things happen. And if the Lord had not called her, she wouldn't be doing what she's doing. So I'm not one to cast doubt and throw stones and say what if and all of those kind of things. No. I look at the issues, I pray over them, and I'm like, Father, why are you leading me to watch these things now? Why did we connect when we connected in 2018? Why did we go to the same high school? Why? I don't ask now so that I can understand, but I ask so that God can direct me to. And he told me stuff last night when I got up on my midnight hour. Stuff I did not even ask him because I had the things I was asking or praying over. But he did all of this, and I was like, nah, I cannot pretend that I don't know what's going on. And this is about love and healing, this ministry. And you don't love and you don't heal from where there has been no hate and there has been no hurt. And she has been through so much hate and hurt, and probably she's still going through so much hate and hurt. And I know I am, I'm just me, I'm very cool, but I'm still going through some stuff. And we call it spiritual warfare, but there comes a point when you are blended and you don't fight. I was talking with my spiritual mentor, I think yesterday, and I was talking about something, and she was like, so that's the direction to which you have to pray. So it's not like you even clap back at anybody, you say anything, you respond to comments. No, you pray and you say, God, do it, and he starts to do it, and then you continue to walk in righteousness. And so whether people get it or they don't get it, you are good. And so I understand when she said, God said, fear not, because he has to build you up. Like my spiritual mentor sings this song, I don't know, sometimes but take me, mold me, use me, fill me, whatever. He has to do that. When he does that, then you are ready. He sends you out there, amongst wolves, and you are smiling. It's like when David was in the lion's den. Was that his problem? Or when was it David or Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego who were in the lion's den? One of the two. You know me, I'm not religious, so I'm not dogmatic, I'm not theological. So if I mix things up, I mix things up, but I know that that is what it is. It's a keep it real ministry. Now, I'm not going to talk about what Enaka is saying because it's a big sister. I respect her, and you can go. I didn't get the link to her profile to put it here, but if you type her name, you will go there and you will watch. For me, it's about the spiritual lessons in all of that. I told her, I wrote a comment under her post, the price you paid and you still have to pay for us to learn. No, God's hand is upon that day. Because that others, she's not the only Cameroonian who has slept with that man. I know. And I was like, God, stop, don't tell me. Don't tell me, I don't want to know. I beg you, Papa. Take it that way. Papa, I beg you, I don't want to know. But he has already told me that she's not the only Cameroonian. But she's the only one who has done that and come out and spoken and stuff. Because she has answered, she's working in obedience. Although it took her time to get there. Hopefully the other ones will dilly-dally until they too, they will come out. If not, it is their bowels that are rotting or getting rotten. It's not my own. Because I have also blundered in my own areas and I have paid the price. You know, I was spiritually abused. I almost also slept with a man of God. But what stopped me was that I was like, no. I know your wife. Secondly, I didn't come to your church for any problem. I didn't have any problem. I came here to worship God in spirit and in truth. This is not what I'm saying here. And what I see at night and stuff like that, I'm not comfortable. And the way God delivered me, I started praying. I said, God, deliver me. I want to leave this place. Then they organized a 40 days fast for church growth. And it was halfway during that fast that it shifted. My prayer point, as she has said, she changed her prayer point. My prayer point changed. So I relate with some of the things she said, and I'm like, hey, big sister. So, what am I going to say? When you listen to something like that, oh yeah, if you care, go and be judging the messenger. Go and be judging. Go and be shooting stones. You know, Jesus said, he who has not seen, pick up the first stone. And I saw one of her videos, comment section. I was like, Father, thank you for the instruction of last year. Is this the crowd I would have had? Hey, shame on us. Because I watched another lady's YouTube. She was talking about one young lady who had also been a victim of that, whether it's a boy, it's a man, or whosoever, diabolic things and stuff like that. And she was like, if something happens to her, Nigerians will visit you. And I was like, and she has a follower, she has a crowd, she has a platform, she has everything. I think her name is Maureen. But I was like, Cameroonians, are we ever going to say that if something happens to Enaka, that guy will see us? No, because we're there busy blaming her. Who first sent you? Bang, 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 bang. Because none of us has ever sinned. And her sin is the greatest sin in the world. And all of that. And God cannot forgive that. And even if it does, then what kind of a thing is that? And I'm like, hey, whether I knew her or not, my first thing was compassion. Well, maybe because I've also been through stuff myself and beg for the grace of God. But you know what? He cannot, who he calls, he chooses. He's not interested in our clapping. Whether we clap 1,000 of us behind this person or one person, that is why he is pouring his spirit in ordinary people like myself, and he is raising this generation to tell that old God and all that crowd loving and following people, I'm not there, oh. I'm not there. I'm right inside here. And if you cannot follow me who is inside here, you want to go back to whether it's Omega Fire and this one and that one and Winners and Bible and all of that, Kingdom and all those things, that's your own, or you are on your own. And I now know why in the Bible Jesus said, oh, on that day people will come and say, I prophesied in your name, I casted out demons in your name. I don't know you. In whose name? Get behind me. Huh? Okay, oh. So, yes, you have to acknowledge your hurt. Because even those who are throwing stones at her, it's because they are so hurt. First of all, they could not be her. They could not go through such a thing and own up. Many have done rubbish. but they cannot dare own up because they will like, hey, what will people say? Me who carries myself around like the holier than thou, the this and the that and all of that. Oh, sister this, who owns this, who owns the this, ministry foundation, all of that, nada. I am comfortable with not having even one friend on social media. I wanted to even leave it all together. I use it for ministry, for dumping ground, and for entertainment. But I select. I have no problem at all being a loner where I am. Because the calling of my life, the anointing and all of that, I don't need kafiash, I don't need crowd, I don't even need to belong to any women's ministry, any of those things. If God does not say contact this person, I don't contact you. If he does not say watch this, I don't watch. If he does not say note this, I don't note. If he does not say do this, I don't do. And I know what she talks about by saying family turns against you. That today, that is where I even started. So I get a lot of what she's saying. And if you don't have spiritual eyes and spiritual ears, if your antenna is not, you will not get it. And so you'll be there aligning with the crowd. And I saw some people even saying she has, is it schizophrenia and stuff. I'm a psychotherapist. She doesn't look like somebody who has lost her mind. We, all day, are the ones who are still so blinded and thinking that they're all righteous and all well and all sane and all everything. Begin to condemn yourself. Do not judge and you will not be judged. Once you judge, oh yeah, your name is written in that book. You will get it too. Hot. If not in this life, in the after. But obviously, yeah. Because there are so many of them, they will be running their mouths there. They are trying to fill their void lives and stuff with all kinds of stuff. And it's not working. And so all their own is, let me put data and come and follow up people like that. And make all those nasty comments. And try to bring them down and stuff. Me, come and make any comments here and see what I'll do to you. I'll not even have your time. Because I know where to just go and lay your case, throw it there. And just continue my life. I don't have that time at all because I know what I am doing. If it were not for God, I would not be here doing all of these things. It's not like I lack what to do in my life to come and begin to talk about God. But God said you have to. And I'm like, okay, Papa, okay. It's not only because I wanted something, but it's also because I wanted to now live for God. I had food around too much, live for the world too much. And it brought me only heartache and headache. So I'm like, hey, if I have done that and it's not, no, let me do it this way and let the world know that there's this other way. You take a more fine, you don't take a more fine. So that's just what I wanted to say in the introduction. I will talk about other things later on as it goes, as the Spirit leads, because that's what she told me today. Do as the Spirit leads, and that's the permission I needed. So I'm going to do as the Spirit leads, and maybe I will share the videos. Maybe I will not. Maybe I will cut some segments. Maybe. But what I know is that God lives and He is our Redeemer, our light and our salvation. He does not discard anybody. And if He does not discard you, who are you to discard another human being? Whatever they have done. Even that Sule boy, if he repents now and says, Father, I have sinned and fallen short. I'm sorry. I have led many astray and everything. Forgive me, He will. Let me tell you now where I am. Come, we'll fight at midnight. I did not know that I could have this power, but I do. And it's not my power. It is not my might, but it is the Spirit of the Lord. There was a time in 2019, I was like this, a scarecrow. I slept and I saw somebody, and somebody came. And somebody said, Shifts, let me lie down. And I was like, Jesus. And then the person disappeared. So I know a little bit of what she's talking about. People who come. People, not once, twice. So yes, hey. This thing, so many people are talking about it, saying end time, repent, check yourself, if you can. Don't listen to what they're saying, Don't get the message. Go after the messenger. Come after Mark. Come. Waste your time and come after me. Don't get the message. Don't go check yourself. Don't go stop all that fake life. You think that is when you cover your whole face and adorn your whole body and all of that what will happen? Can you trick yourself? Can you trick yourself? Can you trick God? Who are you tricking? Me? Wow. Who are you tricking, Enaka? Who are you tricking? The other people, whether it's Martha, Mary, whoever. Are those the people you are tricking? Because when they clap for you, when they follow you, when they praise you, say, woman of God, man of God, pray for me, blah, blah, blah. Clap, 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 lie down, do all of that adulation, and then what? At night, do they sleep with you? How miserable you are. I don't even want to think about how miserable that guy can be. But he has sold it already. He has. I'm not the one saying, many people have said it before. He has sold it things to the devil. He has sold it. That is it. And there are many people who don't have any choice because they have sold it too with him. When you connect to somebody who is sold to the devil, what is it? Like Pastor Midge say, if your father is the devil, then you marry somebody, that person's father-in-law becomes the devil. Or your children become children, their grandfather is the devil, and all of those things. So God help me. God help my big sister Enaka. Continue to fortify her. I'm going to pray for her. I'm going to fast for her. You have already told me what I have to do, and I'm going to do it. Because frankly speaking, what she's carrying and what she has to do is just too much. I can only pray for her. And then, well, hopefully, some people are going to listen to her and be converted. If not, they will only regret one day, where maybe when her own time is up, and they'll say, hey, had we known. Okay, take care of yourselves. God bless us all.